What's up, guys? Mr. Freddy here. Today's going to be another new LEGO set review, and this time it's a LEGO City set, which is called F1 Driver with McLaren Race Car, and it's part of the Formula 1 wave of LEGO City sets. Set number is 60442, has 86 pieces, and is for ages 6 and up. Let's check out the box first. Here's the front of the box, which showcases the set in action with the nice Formula 1 banner on the right. Here's the top of the box, which showcases the actual size of a tire. Here's this side. Here's the bottom, here's the other side, and the back, which showcase more of the set and the cockpit feature. So yeah, and as for the instruction manual, which has a total of 67 pages to build, and also there's just hang on a sec. The advertisement for the other Formula 1 LEGO City sets, and the win ad, which showcase cop minifigure. So let's just check out the minifigure that was included in this set. So for the minifigure, it's a F1 driver, and it's actually a pretty good minifigure with the nice combination of orange and black, by the front torso printing, and somewhat on the back printing. Info it's all blank by the back, and also he has the this classical bearded minifigure head, and no double-sided face, and the helmet it's just a classic space helmet, but sometimes used as like a the race car helmet with with the nice printed McLaren symbol on it. So yeah, so the minifigure, pretty basic, but it's pretty good by the coloring of orange and black, which is pretty cool. So yeah, and now for the build itself. So this is the McLaren race car, and if you compare it to the the Speed Champions play bag of this vehicle, and yeah, this one's like a lot bigger and a bit more wider, while this is kind of small by its looks. So yeah, let's move that aside. And this is actually a nicely built car by after building it, since I thought it's gonna be small, but I thought the price is actually pretty wide and pretty somewhat big, and it's actually really nice. Here's the bottom, which didn't have anything special here besides how these two parts of the build are connected because of the Technic pins, and it also has the the nice printing by the front, and so is the spoiler, which is has a McLaren logo on it, and it has the this cockpit piece, which is actually this is like a little bit like a plastic a plastic rod, which you had like connected to these connector pieces, or some like small pipes, and you can like move it up, and you can like put the the McLaren the F1 driver I meant on the vehicle. And also there's like some nice printing on the the seat, with like these nice controls on it. And yeah, and also you had like make it sit. You had to make the the race the F1 driver like position it like this when driving it. And yeah, it's pretty fun to like rolling it. And also the these pieces which looks like someone like the Green Lantern symbol, but orange, which are pretty much connected to this this unique wheel, well, the unique tire piece, which is kind of connected to this little orange symbol on it, kind of, since this is like based on the some of the way like the actual car itself, which has these as connectors to the tire. And yeah, it's pretty fun like rolling it, and like the way it looks is really amazing by with the nice orange and black colors, compared to like the Speed Champions Polybag set, which has some blue on it, which this set kind of rejects it, which that's fine, since it looks perfectly fine with just about the blue on it, especially it has like some unique pieces, like these two printed pieces right there, and this controls for the the McLaren race car, and also the way that it has these two parts that connected to just the middle part of the vehicle, and yeah, and also this rod piece, which it's bendable to make it like the cockpit of the McLaren race car. So yeah, and also the way that this part of the car is built is pretty nice to kind of have it based on the the actual Formula One car, compared to this, which it looks kind of didn't have any personality to it, but when you actually look at this, it's actually has some personality by its bigger look, and yeah, and it's just pretty impressive that it didn't have any stickers on it, since I thought it's gonna include stickers, but it's not. It's all just printed pieces for these two parts. So yeah. Now for my final thoughts on this set. Overall, it's actually a really good set. Like I felt surprised by how it looks after building it. It's like I thought it's gonna be small, but it's actually rather wide and somewhat big. And also these two pieces, I thought they have stickers on it, but it's not, because they're just printed pieces, which is pretty surprising, and has some like pretty impressive and unique pieces, like this printed flat stud 2x2 piece, and like more rounder shape, and this this rod, which is actually bendable, which is pretty interesting, and also the several printed pieces of of these two, and the pieces to connect it to the tires, which is pretty nice. And the minifigure itself is pretty nice, despite it's very simple, since it didn't have any details besides the front torso printing and this McLaren symbol, to as the on the helmet. So yeah, and the rest of the set is really good, and it's pretty fun to like play with it, like rolling it, and it could be like pretty fun to like as like a nice collectible item for like Formula One fans who pretty much are interested on getting this set alongside like other Formula One themed Lego sets. So yeah, and as for the ranking, I'll just give it a really good 7 out of 10, since this is actually a surprisingly good Lego City set that was part of the Formula One wave of the theme. Especially by lots of nice details on the vehicle itself, and the this like the way it had to building this car with these two parts of it connected to the middle part because of the Technic pins. So yeah, and yeah, pretty good set as always. So yeah, so I just hope you guys enjoy my review on the Lego City set, the F1 driver with McLaren race car. So like and comment this video and subscribe more content. So this is Mr. Reddy here, and I hope you have a very good day. So bye.